welcome back to Biomutant. You join us today as we make our way to Out of Date, but before that we've stumbled across a few new things.
Try not to get turned around in the dark. There's a monolith right there. Keep your eyes out for Nono.
So the Sundial tells us we can only use it during the daytime, hence the name Sundial. The sun is needed, the moon just won't do. So that's what we're going to do. Let's wait for the sunshine, and here it is. Let's find out what this does.
Now you can see your targets better. Didn't quite get that sunbright lined up right. You got it dialed in. See where that light leads.
So we're going to follow where the light sends us and make our way towards its location. And as we get here, there's something waiting for us.
Just follow that beam over to the scribble stone. Can't miss it. Oh, check out the scribble stone there. Wonder what's behind it. This might be the end of everything as we know it. Glitter grass. Smells like a nono nest, doesn't it? Blasting it. Swoon. Good hit. A real match.
After all of that fighting, we are done with the cave and the sundial. We've got everything we needed from this location. We're going to keep going towards Outer Date's location and meet up with him. But of course, we come across something else on the way.
That's a proper junk depot. Just think of the things chucked away.
It is a junk depot. The first one we found, and of course we can't go past it without actually exploring it and seeing what's happening. But I think we've got to fight first.
Head on. A story has got to keep moving forward.
So we're still one item short of clearing the junk depot. This electric plug isn't it, unfortunately. After a little while, we managed to find out just where this was. It was an outside building. So let's head inside and grab this last item. That is the junk depot cleared. We've got every item out of there, and we're now heading back to Out of Date.
The Yerp Fields, where the echo of your actions resounds clearer than any other place you'll find, except for where that's not true. There it is, the Tree of Life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before.
It is a really nice view, and Out of Date is just down there. We're going to leave our mark, as always, on our fast travel point, our signpost, and then we're going to head in and see Out of Date.
Let's see. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. Out of Date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. What do you think his are? He's the one that's called Out of Date, remember? Out of Date says there's a time for everything, and now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. If you continue to do good, good will follow you. If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst, something he calls the Ark. Two sides to everything, but for him it would be devastating if you were forced to use the Ark to escape while the world crumbled.
Miami.
Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees.
Tamuk Gabamuktab.
He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core.
Tamuk Gabamuktab.
The contamination disrupted what we now know as key energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate.
Bubuko von Vunvun.
He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head.
Vunko Vunturupo.
It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real.
Loma Utulu Ba Yowo.
He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground.
Weta Gono.
The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out.
Weta Gono.
The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end.
Loma Utulu Ba Yowo.
He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm.
Oloi Bobo Paweg.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy.
Dolomawawanya.
He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Goop in the southeast.
Wumbobo Tubuko.
Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Goop.
Wumbobo Tubuko.
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Goop and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled.
Tuloya. Voto Lola.
Out of Date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity.
Bilia Antuf.
He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
Bilia Antuf.
Out of Date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible and see what you can do to help.
Koibe o Korfabe.
He wonders what's on your mind.
Pilfov Ugvuhu Vobra Boom.
He says you really need to go see Goop as soon as possible.
Nuekek Ujbar no Barke.
He wonders what's on your mind.
Pilfov Ugvuhu Vobra Boom.
We'll be around when you return.
So we got quite a bit of information from Out of Date there. The Ark can hold 4 people. We have to pick who's going to come with us in the event we can't save the world. But that is it for today. We're out of time. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we'll continue on this journey in Biomutant. Until then, thank you for watching.